quintessential way. We describe in simplicity this basic alchemical formula, and you can use this message now for the rest of your life, forever and ever and ever, to decipher whether or not a plan, an idea, a strategy will be successful, so you know whether or not to go along with it by comparing the thought in question with the laws of nature. Let me give you an example. Now, mastering this knowledge will essentially allow a person to take any one thing and change it into another. So that's one lifestyle into another. That's one number in a bank account into another. Where you are right now to where you want to be. The specific modes of change that govern the universe, and how you can understand how that knowledge can work for you and your business. So, traditionally, before you gain this knowledge, you must go through an initiation. If it's that we seek to gain the knowledge of the universe first, we must be purified and cleansed before we begin. Dips you into the pool, and warm liquid soap falls on your forehead. You feel a warm sensation trickle down to your third eye, your fingertips, down to your toes. A warm golden light fills the inside of you, and you're dunked into clear running water. The knowledge that I'm about to share with you right now, in just one instance, will give you total understanding of the alchemical formula for manifesting anything you desire, and grasp the change and transformational process whenever we're talking about three things here, okay? So there's a reason why it's always three things in the beginning, because now, if we're dealing with biomimicry, the act of replicating our actions from natural, universal, so that as we look at this formula and this example, we see the macrocosm, and when we relate this formula to ourselves and our business, we see the smaller chunk of the idea in our own microcosm we create when we want to do business and get stuff done in our life. The fundamental formula that's at the basis of all alchemy is fire, air, and water, correct? These elements come together to create earth. So in alchemy, you're talking about changing one element into another. When we're talking about our lives and business, we're talking about what elements in our lives and our business need acknowledged. And staying focused on these fundamentals is the core basics for having success in your business and manifesting whatever it is you want in life. So let's understand this a little bit more. What can fire, air, and water represent in our lives and our business? First, fire. Lit up the sky, a star, sun shines, maybe the most brilliant item in our solar system if we're thinking biomimicry, which means, which many theologians agree to believe is the sustainable solution for our future. Then you want to be a star. You want to have a star business run, and the first principle in the formula is, in this famous alchemy example, is that of fire. Fire, which brings warmth and knowledge, and symbolically wisdom and illumination and the seed of life. Fire is that display of what we know. This fire shoots up, and as temperature changes, the element goes through a transformational process in which it's not dancing around a flame anymore. The energy has changed to something else. It turns into a gas, right? Air. The next element, principle in our formula, air. It's cooling, it's cool. Typically, messages come in the air. Symbolically, a bird in the air means messaging. Air is typically the symbol of communication or travel. Till all this air groups up and starts forming this mist, this cloud, and in this cloud there's water. And that rains down and fills our oceans. And in our oceans, life can create, and that's our money. So what's our formula? It's fire. People gathered around fire since the beginning. Communities are built around fire. Fire is that imprint of light and knowledge that brings us together, that attracts us. Fire today, now, for our purpose here, is media. It's publishing media on the internet. That's how you create the biggest fire. Shine the biggest light, affect the most amount of people. The universe is now online, and the key is to be present there. So there's the first part of our strategy, be present. the fire is lit and your light shines every day. Every day, publish something new. Publish new content. Make yourself present on the internet. Make yourself present in your own life, in your own community. So the second principle in the formula is air. This symbol means communication. So we're out there shining our light, spreading our knowledge. Every day that the sun shines is a day for you to publish online. Doesn't matter if it's work or business. It just matters that you're a star. That's what I'm here to do, I believe truly, is strengthen people to become stars. And so much of that is mastering communication. So that's what air is all about, because if you just shined in a vacuum, nothing would get out without that cush of air. And actually, that's what so many people are doing right now, publishing on the internet or with their blogs. Really, I mean, with everything, theater, art, music, I mean, for business is what we're really talking about, except these people aren't letting anybody know about what they're doing. So that they're creating something and nobody is finding them, or if they do, it's only a fraction of the people who know who could know. There's a second step here, guys. It's syndication. Fire and air in our world is publishing and syndication. Do you understand? When these things work together, it's only natural that the third element arrives. As you publish messages on the internet and share them, you'll begin to create a following. People will read what you have to write, and people will watch what you do. And if the star shines bright enough and the right message is delivered in the air, you can grow all kinds of life. So here's the alchemical formula for manifesting anything you desire in life. You first have got to think it. You've got to get it so clear in your mind you can taste it. And then you publish that thought. And you share that idea. And that idea grows and life is made. And using our system of publishing, syndication, and getting money, it's point and click simple. So you can practice anywhere in the world. Image shot, message created, custom marketing, and an infinite audience at our fingertips. Knowing this kind of solution, this kind of technique can mean that really we can end world poverty. And this knowledge is important now to know, because this technology has reached a point, human consciousness, awareness has reached a point for us all to embody freedom now. For us to manifest our desires into reality, and every spirited transformer out there to wield the alchemical formula in mastery in your life, in your business. We're gonna break down the nitty-gritty math for you next. The secret to sustainability and how to infinitely play. So just wait. The next video is coming. When you see it, take action. Much love and thank you. Carry on the joy.